Have you ever made up your mind that you didn't like a particular food, even though you'd never even taken a bite of it? One of my granddaughters and I were laughing about the fact that when she was a little girl, she just refused to eat our Christmas morning breakfast casserole that everybody else just raved about. She made up her mind that it wasn't going to be good, and nobody could convince her otherwise. And it wasn't until she was about 9 or 10 years old when somebody finally said, just take a bite, just taste and see how good it is. And she did. And ever since then, she's been a raving fan like the rest of us. She had to do something active. She couldn't just hear from others about how good the casserole was. She had to try it and see for herself. And that's how it is with our faith as well. It's an active thing. We can't just sit back and wait for God to act. And even though He said that He would always be with us, we still have to do our part and continue to pursue a relationship with God. We need to seek God. And that's what Psalm 34 is all about. And that's what I want us to look at today. Psalm 34, verse 4 says, I sought the Lord, and He answered me. When I think about seeking, whether it's in the game of hide and seek or anything else that I'm seeking, it means that I'm active, I'm pursuing, I'm moving, I'm attempting, I'm desiring something, I want something really badly. I can't just sit back and wait for God to act. I have to seek Him. I love the way Psalm 34 verse 8 puts it. Taste and see that the Lord is good. Just like our Christmas morning casserole, we have to taste God's goodness for ourselves. So how do we do that? How do we taste and see? Well, I think we do it by daily devotions, by reading scripture, by prayer. Sometimes we do it by being in a small group where we do life together with other people and we care for them and we love them and interact with them and learn from them. But it's not just about us and our part. It's really more like a dance. There is our part for sure, and then there is God's part. Our part is to seek Him and to do that persistently and intentionally, and not to let ourselves get distracted by all the things going on around us, but to stay consistent and, again, to actively seek Him. God's part, according to this psalm, is to answer our prayers, to deliver us from our fears, to rescue us, to provide for us, to protect us, and I would say to spare us. And then in Psalm 34, verse 10, it says, those who seek the Lord lack no good thing. Now, I don't think this is referring to material things, that we're not going to lack material things if we seek the Lord, but that we won't lack the important things in life, which are things like joy and peace and a lack of anxiety and hope in our lives. Those are the things that God provides to us when we seek Him. So just like taking a taste of the casserole was so important for my granddaughter, I want to remind all of us this weekend and in the coming days, let's taste and see that the Lord is good.